I have to like look after. So that gives me the strength and tells me, bro, you've got this. Nimefua nguo. Campus mimi nimefua nguo za students. You imagine kupigia shako na
Inakuwaje tuango nguvu. Mimi naitwa presenter Ali wa Entertainment PA. The A is for amazing. Leo nimekuja kupiga story na Brian Chira, one of the most trending content creators right now. Sana pale kwenye TikTok. How are you doing?
Niko fiti Ali.
Good to see you.
It's also good to see you.
Yeah, last time we actually tulipiga story kidogo, but many people wali complain sana wakasema wakani DM wakaniambia Ali, we didn't listen to the interview, please do it again once more with a better sound quality. So we are actually gonna do this interview ni kama hatujawahi kuifanya. So we are going to start with the same question I asked you last time. The first time I saw Brian Chira was on NTV. Tell us about that incident.
So it happened that I witnessed an accident. I think December 16th. That was the date. I marked that day on my calendar because that is the day that Chira was launched to the world. I witnessed an accident that 11 people died, and I was drunk that day, very depressed. Let me not lie to you. And yeah, that is how it happened. Naitwa Chira, Brian Chira.
Was it something that night was Chira, Brian Chira, was it something you always said, ama that is something you said that day?
I read somewhere, whenever you get that opportunity, introduce yourself appropriately. So I always call myself Chira, but naitwa Chira, Brian Chira. Like every time you meet me, and I'm in an official setting, I'll just say Chira, Brian Chira. Yeah.
Okay, wakati when the video went viral, that is when people now actually started seeing you being active on TikTok. Were you previously active? Yani ulikuwa unafanya content before then, ama that was an opportunity uliona kisha ukaanza kufanya content?
I used to do content lakini in my mother tongue Kikuyu. Haiko inasonga hiyo wakati. But after the accident video, people liked my English so much. So I decided, let me put myself out there with this other foreign language that I've learned. Maybe people might appreciate. And it turns out people really appreciate. Yeah.
Chira anatokea wapi?
Kiambu
Githunguri. Kwa hivyo hujatokea huko pande za Nakuru?
Hapana, Nakuru nasoma Kabarak University.
Unafanya course gani?
Economics and Mathematics.
Which year?
That year, 3.1.
Okay, amazing sana, very interesting. Now I just want to know how, the people close to you walichukuliaje kuona kwamba umeenda viral pale NTV. Nataka tu kufahamu.
My shosho was so upset because I live with my shosho. She was so upset that time. Because me and my cousins started watching your video and we were laughing about it for like a week. Imagine you're trending for like a week and then everybody in the village knows that you're trending, but your shosho doesn't. Alafu anakuja na leto video, ndo kijana yako. She was so upset. But I apologized to her and I was like, Shosho, what if this is a door that God is about to open for us? It's just we are going through a lot. Personally, I know her. Nilimkamsha tu down. Me, I'll push my content. Maybe itakubali, haitakubali, but at least I tried.
Yeah. Pengine, what were you guys going through? Pengine?
Let me tell you, Ali, I've dropped out of school. That was in 2020. That is after my aunt passed on. She was our breadwinner, so I had to drop out of school because school fees, food money, rent money, all on one person. That is my grandmother. She can't cope. Alafu sasa she's been left na mzigo wa watoto wengine wawili na wote ni vijana. I was like, Shosho, nimejaribu ku-apply help I go through. Wacha sasa nirudi nyumbani ni I learn a skill or two just to make the ends meet. Yeah.
So that is what you guys were going through. Is that why pengine hizo stress zilikuwa zimekupelekea ukalewa?
Stress. True. Wacha nikwambie, actually nikiwangata huko, my church offered me to take me back to school. But they told me, sasa pesa ya chakula ni mimi. Pesa ya rent tafuta. So mimi na kibarua yangu nimetafuta 300, naona rent naitishwa karibu 4,000. Yeah. This 250 will not solve all my problems, so I just decided
Mwacha nipunguze hizo problem.
Let me tomorrow will take care of itself. That is always my mantra. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Yes.
Yeah. And do you feel like that video ilikufungulia milango now you as a content creator?
Yes, we are here with Ali. Like, I have always seen you. Sikuwa na tarajia that I would like meet you. I'm with Ali, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing for me. I feel like TikTok is opening the doors. TikTok is a very big platform that I feel it'll take over YouTube kidogo.
Yeah. Now, tell me, why do you think people love Chira, Brian Chira?
It's the sassiness, the vibe. I'm unapologetic about what I say. That is something I feel people love about Chira. I love my openness, the reality on the ground, my life as it is. Mi sikuji kuwachocha ati niko na kitu sina. And that is what keeps my fans always on board with what Chira does. Yes.
Now that means that right now Chira is probably very popular pale Nakuru. What do people say, and how do you take it?
I take it positively. Imefika to a point like kila place naenda there is always one person who will know who Chira is. I know. But can I tell you one thing? There was a time sikuwa na simu. And I used to tell God, like, okay, the thoughts of stealing a phone used to click in my mind always. But I was like, Chira, you want to be popular. What if mtu tena uendo mwibe simu alafu afungwe TikTok yake akuone ndo huyu ule mtu alini
na ile simu yake.
So I'm like, hey, it has gotten to that point where I appreciate God, it's coming, and I love it that it is happening. But also just figure out my prime, I'm feeling it. And I appreciate God, it's happening.
Amazing. I think one of the videos that really, struck the internet was a video of you when you're taking the pills, and you were crying. And I just want to know, Kwanza, how was it for you, and what made it probably easy? I don't know if it was for you to open up and come out and say that, I'm HIV positive.
Let me say this, Ali. We as content creators, every time you see me on the road and you say hi to Chira, hi, I have to smile, like I have to be there and say, ni aje, poa sana. And then sasa nikifika kwangu, me in my single room, you know me from my 2K house. So me in my space, I'm going through school fees money, rent money, I am on HIV medication. You don't know the struggles I'm going through. Hujui hata kama nimekula ama sijakula, umetoka kula KFC. Unakuja kusalimia Chira, you expect him to be doing good on TikTok, but it ain't that. The reality on the ground. So, your day I broke down so much. I was like, bro. My alarm rang, by the way. It was at 11:30. And I was like, bro, this is a life sentence you have. It's not a life sentence, quotes and quotes, but it's something that I have to take with me every time and everywhere I go to. It's something I cannot escape from. Yes. And I am here to tell you, me as a content creator, I am owning it. I want my platform to be a place where people will learn how to take PrEP, how to take PEP. I want my platform to encourage other HIV positive people in the community. Take your drugs. It's okay to be HIV positive. Go get tested. Yeah.
But one main question that probably ningependa kuuliza ni how did you come to find out that you are HIV positive?
It happened. A friend of mine alinipeleka hospitali. He actually lied to me that ananipeleka kwa hoteli to get food, like to have a meal.
Ilikuwa mwaka gani?
That was last year. Last year around August. So all this while I've been okay, but then he comes and tells me, "By the way, twende mahali nikupeleke." So me, I'll dressed up nice, unapelekwa lunch. And then to my surprise, it's a hospital and it's a VCT. So there are these organizations that they give out stipends monthly ama weekly. I don't blame him. I know he wanted something small out of me being tested. So me, I go get tested. I find out I'm HIV positive. First, we broke down with the nurse. Like, it's something I couldn't expect. Personally, having lost my mom and my aunt from HIV, you know, it's a lot. Now it hit me like, what's up?
It's gonna be well.
It's not once and it's not twice I've thought about suicide, but
Sorry.
really made me emotional.
Sorry.
I have 2 cousins who I have to like look after. So that gives me the strength and tells me, bro, you've got this. You've got this. You like it or not, you've got this. You've got it. It's you against the world. Nobody cares. It's just up to you. And so ever since nikajipata niko HIV, I started taking my meds vizuri. Now my viral load is 0.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm as if sina. I can't infect anybody. So that is where my platform comes in and says, if you find yourself positive, take your meds and take them consecutively and consistently so that you can fight the virus in your blood. Say I can't infect anybody even if I was to go raw or something.
But then umezungumzia kitu kimoja which really imenigusa sana, the fact that you have to take hizi dawa kila siku. And now it comes there comes this point, Chira is famous, anajulikana, but sometimes hata chakula inaweza kuwa shida. How do you really manage it? Because pia hizi dawa zinahitaji mtu ambaye anakula very good na balanced diet.
Let me tell you, Ali, there is nothing I've not done in this world for this money. Sijui kama umeona kwa ile video yangu nikiuza sweet.
Yes.
I sell sweets. Kwanza, every games day in Kabarak University, I'll be there with my 2 packets of sweets just to get that 100 shillings and then nipate tu ya unga or something just to feed on that day. Nimelearn skill ya kutengeneza makucha.
Yeah.
Bado sina ile shop nitasema ati hii ni ya Chira. Bado sina zile products mingi za gel za kufanya makucha, but I've learned a skill with me. Utaniambia unataka kufanya makucha leo, nitatafuta tu mahali tu mtu yote nitapigia simu nimwambie, by this I can come at your nail parlor, I do this client, nipate zangu 200. Nimefua nguo campus mimi nimefua nguo za students. Mimi imagine kupigia shako na when I had to learn these skills is because there was literally nobody I could call and say that I sijakula leo, you know. So I had to take up the responsibilities and say it's my life and I have to do this. I like it or not. I just had to. That is what has helped me come a lot. Ndio maana mimi nimejituma kwa content pale TikTok. Nimejituma kutafuta clients, nimejituma in every way. Chira to the world. Yani mimi najiambia Chira sipo make it time hapana, kuna time nyingine ata make.
Yeah. Na pengine has it been tough, you know, when it comes to, you know, you being a content creator and of course people wana expect we ni famous, unafaa kuwa na life nzuri, you can have some service for.
Thank you.
Okay. So you're famous, pengine wanashangaa, why are you famous and you're saying kwamba uko broke? Has it ever, you know, ikakupatia some kind of pressure?
Yeah, it has given me pressure because I have to put on standards. Like hanging out with you, Ali, is not cheap. I have to pay fare to come to see you, you know?
Yeah.
So they expect me because sasa nimeanza kuonekana na Ali lazima kukuwe na kale ka kitu. They should know that it is not like that.
True.
It is not like that. Utaniona na maybe manzi wa Meru and then you expect me, oh, this guy now has started making it, but it is not like that. Yes.
Yeah. And would you say kwamba in any way, TikTok imekuwa ikichangia kwako wewe, could get some money ama, from maybe brands, from maybe promotions?
Brands are yet to come and I hope they come. But unajua kuna ile gifting ya TikTokers. Yeah. It is not much, but I can say it has helped me kidogo. It has helped me gifting, going live, and every TikToker out there start going live. You never know who is watching your content. Let me tell you. The Kwanzaa, I've been surprised. I just didn't know who is watching my content for the last 2 days. It has amazed me so much. The love I'm getting out here is real. But isikuwa ati unaona mseni celeb unafikiria kona kama 10,000 kwa M-Pesa. If I show you my M-Pesa right now nifulize ya 200 iko. Si siri. Yeah, so hiyo pressure inanipatanga at times. Yeah.
And right now umekuja Nairobi, ulikuwa umeniambia umekaa mkoa shosh. Sasa how do you itakuwaje sasa kama umekuja hivi?
Anajua tu ni kijana wangu shosho.
True. Yeah.
Shosho will never expect a lot from me. Najua kwanza amecheki videos. I know she's seen them.
But one of the questions ambazo ningependa kukuuliza, which I normally love, to ask people is, if someone was to come today and tell you, you know what, Chira, I love what you're doing, I'm a huge fan, and I want to support you. What do you think would be the ideal support ambayo anaweza kukupatia wewe, ambayo in one way or another itakubadilishia maisha?
Nilipia school fees mimi na my 2 cousins. Other than that, nilipia tu school fees ndo too kubwa, because once you help me get that degree, you never know. Atakuwa ameniempower, and if it's for me, it's not for anybody. That degree is mine, is mine. Haitakuwa ya mtu mwingine. So I think that is the ideal support you can give me at this moment. Yeah.
Wow, amazing sana. So watu wangu nguvu, tumekuwa tukipiga story na Brian Chira, and of course his story is very emotional, his story is very touching, and I want to talk to everyone out there ambaye pengine atatazama hii video. Go to his social media platforms, support him in any way you can. Pengine unaweza peana namba yako ndo watu wa kusupport.
0716 184 464.
Rudia tena
0716 184 464.
Of course nita-ipin pale kwenye comment section, and I'm going to ask you guys to go out there and support him in any way you can. Kumpigia tu, kumjulia hali, kumpigia tu, to give him a word of encouragement. I do believe that is enough kind of support. Watu wangu nguvu, you know how we do. Mpigieni, mwambieni kwamba mmetumwa na mwanenu nguvu, presenter Ali the entertainment PA. Let's support him as much as we can. Let's bring back smile ambayo mnaonaga pale TikTok. Let's bring it back ikue hata akirudi nyumbani he still has that smile, kwa sababu amezungumza, and it touched me when he said kwamba akirudi nyumbani most of the time he ends up crying instead of smiling, lakini sisi tumemzoea Chira kama mtu ambaye ana smile sana. Pengine you told me another thing kwamba your dream is to be on radio. Tell us about that.
I want to meet Obena, by the way. My dream is always to be on radio so much. I think I've listened to so much radio, as in I think I can do a better job than most of these people, literally. Yes. Watu umesikia sauti yangu. Watu umesikia sauti yangu, umesikia content yangu. Content yangu ni nile inashika watu. Nile inashika watu vizuri. Yeah, nafanya economics and mathematics, but siwezi mind nikiwa intern mahali kwa a media house as an economist or an accountant, and also still be learning the ins and outs of radio, you get? Yeah.
Juzi umetaja Andrew Kibe ukasema kitu. Ama ilikuwa content tu.
Kife. Andrew Kibe is like my god. You know, he's that guy I worship. Like, bro, this guy got me out of depression because he told me not to be lambastic, not to be puny, you know. This guy told me to wake the fuck up. Actually, in Kansas was sweets. Let me tell you, I had reached to a point I was like, oh, nalia naangalia marafiki wangu.
It looks like wanaendelea
vizuri, and they are doing the smallest of the smallest things to make out of life. Hey, and then Kibo came in. And there was a time also Kibe had a podcast, Kitambo, before people knew him, before people even knew him on an NRG. I used to listen to it. Then he disappeared. Then he came back on NRG with Kamene, and then he transited to Kiss FM with also Kamene. After that, I disappear kidogo. Then now he came with this another attitude that people like. Personally, me, hey Kibe, where? Kibe, you know, yeah, he's that guy. Like, I wanna be him someday. I wanna be unapologetic about what I say. I want to make my impact felt like, hey, where do I even begin describing Kibe? Like, unule mse I give a damn, you know. I don't know kama ni pesa ni mingi, Kibe kuza to share hiyo pesa.
Amazing, sir. We've got a quick story in a brand Chira. Of course, guys, go check him out on his social media platforms. He's killing it on TikTok. Tafuta siku pengine pia ufungue YouTube. It's amazing. Ni mlango mkubwa sana.
I'm thinking about, I actually have a YouTube channel. It has 100 subscribers at the moment. Imagine nilianza content 2 years ago. If you go to that, it has content 2 years ago. So I've been trying to push. So at Chira Brian pale TikTok, all my social media platforms at Chira Brian, zote. Yeah, na nataka transition Instagram pia sasa.
Amazing. Send a message to your fans. Wamekuwa kisho love, wamekuwa kisho support. We were actually talking about it. Nikakwambia kwamba the way unaona wakikusupport is just amazing. Talk to them.
I don't think I have seen the Chira clan. You guys are so fantastic. Mnanifanya ni trend after trend after day after day. Guys, thank you so much. You boys have been trying so much. I have tried so much, and your love is amazing. Chira to the world.
Amazing sana. Mimi naitwa presenter Ali, your entertainment PA. The A is for amazing, and siku zote ukitaka kufanikiwa usipende kusifiwa. I will see you guys in the next video.